Cancer. Welcome to this video for you, and we're looking at, this is a reading today for this 8th of November full lunar eclipse in Taurus. We're on that Taurus-Scorpio axis and we're nearing the end of that, which has been quite a long cycle in that particular vein. Thanks for joining me. Do check out the collective reading is up there. You might find something of interest in it. So we'll go through, get your cards out. Remember, these are general readings, very general readings. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And we always go through and clarify, Cancer, if you haven't watched this channel before, if you haven't watched the Lightroom forecast before. So thanks for joining me. We've got a few cards coming out. And let's get into it. We come out with a choice. There's a choice to be made, Cancer. It's not really, as we see here in the Two of Swords. There's no rush. We can take our time. But whatever the choice is or the decision that will be made, it is based more on your intuitive capabilities. So you're having to, as we see the Hermit shining a light internally, you're having to actually do this in order to make the decision that's right for you. I do see that. So the Hermit's a wonderful journey. It's a courageous journey. It's a time where we go inward and shine our little lantern into areas that we want to understand more or be more aware of and more conscious of, Cancer. So it's a courageous journey. In some ways, it is a form of self-care, which has been an important theme in recent times at the moment, especially. So that's really fabulous. So we go in there in order to make the best decision for ourselves. We then have the Fool. Maybe while we're in the Hermit archetype mode, we realize that we can allow a few things we can let go of, because in the Fool we're really totally unencumbered by anything here. And the storyline here is what I can see straight off, is one of freedom, of one of self-reflection, leading to a large level of allowing old habits or patterns or things that don't work for you anymore to allow them to depart. And by doing that, you initiate more vitality within yourself and within your world. We have the Sun here, which is beautiful. Sun, life force. We initiate more of it to be able to accept more of it, to allow more through, and therefore allowing more to pass out to others. This beautiful life force, vitality, inspiration, beauty, love is all within that Sun. Newness. And then we see that we really understand what makes us happy. We've got our 9 cups. We're not going to be complacent with those 9 cups at all. We know where they are. We know the shape and the feel of them. So it's really beautiful. Let's go through and clarify. For Cancer, please, this lovely collection of cards, this lovely reading. And of course, the Hermit's journey is a challenge. We're looking at the Two of Swords here. To clarify the Two of Swords, I'm actually using the same deck, which I don't normally do, but sometimes it's quite interesting. We've got the 8 of Cups. Whatever decision you make, as I was saying, the hero's journey is a courageous journey. Some people spend their entire lives avoiding it. and that's a choice. You're not doing that, Cancer. It's not just one journey either, like it's many, many over time, over a lifetime. So we've got that Eight of Cups. We understand that in order to make this decision, whatever it is, and we're basing it on our intuition, Cancer, our instinctual nature. We need a level of emotional detachment, and I don't mean disconnection, I mean a detachment, an objectivity, an objective perspective. Now that's probably one of the hardest things to be able to have often, isn't it? Okay, so let's look at the Hermit. Everything seems to be centered around the Hermit. Well, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. The cards sort of nudge, nudge, winked me, whatever that means. Hermit. Clarifying the Hermit, we've got the Three of Swords. Understand. We understand what heart pain is. We understand being hurt. We understand all of that. We have the Lovers. We integrate the dualistic natures within ourselves, but the Lovers also is a choice, and it can be a relationship. We understand what heart pain is in a relationship, maybe of the past or whatever it happens to be. Or it can be that we are, within the Hermit, integrating more aspects of ourselves so that we're more balanced, Cancer. That's another part of it. Then with that three lots of cards there, we've got the Four of Discs. We are covered in the Four of Discs. We are holding on to certain things here. Now, there's security and there's security. Movement and change is a constant in life. I would say here that you know, there is a letting go of something, obviously. We're moving into the Fool. There's a letting go, whether this is a romantic or a relationship from the past that you're healing from, or whether it's the purpose is to integrate for more balance within, integrate different aspects of yourself for a more balanced you. Either or, it's leading you into a new journey and a new phase in your life. Let's look at the Fool. And it does require letting go of something. Now, in the letting go of something, Cancer, we learn here. We learn something. We actually have an epiphany. We've got the Ten of Swords. I mean, hello, this is an epiphany moment. We have the hand gesture that says, aha, I get it. I finally get it. I understand it. I see. You know, I see. Even though I've got a blindfold on, I see. You know what I mean? This is a wonderful card, the Ten of Swords. It looks a bit gory, but it's a great card because it means that we have processed and learnt something quite fundamental to our own evolutionary journey, Cancer. So it's fabulous. We get the Sun. It's just generally a fabulous reading, I think. Can we clarify the Sun? Healing. We have the Star. Dreams, wishes coming true on a very surface level, yes. We're stripped back naked. We have nothing to hide. Within that, we heal. There is no shame. we really do feel intrinsically our connection to the cosmos in this card. It's the beginning of a whole new period. If you're not in it already. 9 of Cups. Oh, there. 9 of Cups, please. For Cancer. One more for the Star, I think is what the thing is. Look, I think, yeah, it is. And we'll get one for the 9 of Cups. There has been something in the past, Cancer, and I do see it as being in the past, that you've been needing a lot of self-reflection in order to overcome certain feelings or states that you've felt were holding you back. You've understood this. I mean, it won't let me go to the 9 of Cups, you know, this happiness, understanding what makes you happy. Sometimes that's a really hard thing to understand for ourselves individually, because we are surrounded by others and influenced by many things. There's a lot of stuff in there, you know. So I couldn't get anything for that 9 of Cups before I get something more on your healing situation there within the Star. And so it shows me that the 7 of Swords comes up. This is a deceptive, it can be self-sabotorial, but it's a deceptive, non-committal energy. We have justice, the balancing or the rebalancing of the scales. That's what you're doing internally. So whatever happened in the past, you are healing. And it does require a journey with the Hermit. But that's what you've been doing. So it's beautiful, Cancer. Now, can we get some clarification for the 9 of Cups now, please? Maybe we don't need it. Clarification for Cancer. For the 9 of Cups. Oh, yes, we do. We have the 6 of Cups. We're venturing into a new period, Cancer, where your relationships are more reciprocal, they're equal, they're very generous, and they come from a loving place. So if you had any doubts about that, you don't need to. It's really beautiful. And the Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairy, just for an extra glimmer here. And this is the key here. Like, this opens up a lot. We've got the Spirit Dancer. See this beautiful Spirit Dancer breaking free, shedding, expression, full expression. I'm just going to do this because this is who I am. I mean, I don't mean about sort of, you know, blasting or projecting onto others. I mean, personal, creative expression is yours, Cancer, and you're doing that. It takes bravery to follow what isn't essentially your soul's choice, your essence. You're fulfilling that. Gosh, it's beautiful. It really is. Rock, mineral, crystal for Cancer, please, here. It's really amazing. 4 elements exist within this deck. And we have for you, Cancer, earth, abundance, fertility, harvesting. You are harvesting your efforts. logic. See the beautiful acorn. Grows into such a big, strong tree. On that note, Cancer, thanks so much for joining me here. Please do like, share if you choose to. It helps these videos to be seen by more people. Comment if you so wish. All of these wonderful things I do appreciate. On that note, enjoy this, what is it? It's a challenging time, but enjoy this full moon nevertheless. Okay, ka kite, Cancer. Bye.